Fort Worth woman is sentenced to 15 years behind bars after pleading guilty to stealing more than $1 million from the Stockyards Rodeo. Investigators say she spent years diverting money and spent some other money on other large-scale things. Fox's Macy Jenkins is in Fort Worth tonight. Macy.
Steve, Deanne Wagner worked here at the rodeo for nearly 20 years. But in 2017, someone noticed that the financial records of the company didn't look in order. The Stockyards Championship Rodeo, a popular stop for tourists looking for the Texas experience. Tickets are $25 a piece, and for 3 years, bookkeeper Deanne Elizabeth Wagner was keeping all of the money from online sales for herself.
Wow, that's terrible. What a shame.
The ATM withdrawals that we saw coincided.
A similar reaction from Assistant District Attorney Brooke Panuthos, who specializes in embezzlement and fraud cases.
It's very calculated. It's very deliberate.
She says the theft happened over the course of 3 years, from January 2014 to March 2017. Investigators discovered Wagner had set up a PayPal account on the rodeo's website, but she had linked her own personal information and used a debit card from PayPal to spend the money on herself.
She was the exclusive account holder, so it had her name, her date of birth, her social security number.
The total amount stolen, $1.3 million.
In order for it to be a first-degree felony, the threshold would be over $200,000. So you can imagine $1.3 million is 6 times that minimum threshold amount. So pretty significant.
One of Wagner's co-workers discovered what she was doing in 2017 when he attempted to revamp the website. Wagner had hidden the fraud by making small transactions, 11,000 of them to be exact.
Essentially, she's committing 11,000 thefts over and over and over again.
Wagner took the money and went on a shopping spree, gambling at WinStar, buying vacations to Las Vegas and New Orleans, along with 2 Harley-Davidson motorcycles. She also spent $400,000 buying games on iTunes.
And she can stop at any point, but she doesn't.
I talked to Tim Lanier over the phone, the general manager of Cowtown Coliseum.
For this to be a reflection on rodeo would just be a shame.
Now, the ADA says that Wagner pleaded guilty, but during the process, she tried to point the finger at someone else. Yet those investigators determined that Wagner was solely responsible for the theft. A judge has ordered that she pay $1.3 million in restitution.